Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Today we're going to do a reaction video for LJPCBM React, and welcome to it. Yeah, sorry, this might be my 40th show of LJPCBM React. Before we begin this reaction video, I'm gonna have some little taste of my trivia for you. What's to come in this reaction video, what I said to you earlier. Now, this reaction video I'm going to show you was Costa Freaka, and what you're about to see in Costa Freaka was actually, I was producing the movie, and so is this guy right here, a friend of mine who is has been friends of mine since I was 13 or 14, and Marshall is already 14 when I first met him. Marshall Brown, and yes, as of March of 2017, he and I finally get along with each other. So, that's the fun fact. But in 2016 of January, I just want to tell him some great news. And unfortunately, he just want to go to Costa Rica, all with 21 people. All 21 of them. But I think he didn't listen to me. Until one day, when I went to college, like January 31st, after I first watched My Mariposa Trip 13, which by the way you see the links in the description below, because it's Alex Perez's movie. Is the day after his birthday, probably because he's 20 at the time. And yes, I'm gonna be extremely harsh with, I'm not going to be extremely harsh with this one, because I wish him a happy birthday that day, and he releases the movie, and I watch it the day after. But that night, Marshall told me to do the line, to make me have the line, saying, "And now, it's picture time." And I came up with the idea, because when I wanted to get ready for college, February 1st, 2017, I went to Warm Springs, and something weird happened. He wanted me to do it by that night, and because I have to go to class, and he needs to understand that. And I told him, so I gave him the video or audio, because he said to do it on video, saying, "And now it's picture time," because I want to do it like, for example, the late Don Pardo voice. Because I wanted to do it anyway. You'll see in the end of the reaction video, by the way. And, yeah. But I was producing the movie, and yeah, the one that he typed is called, like, LJPCBM Pictures. That wasn't that far, first of all. Second of all, it was called Lou Jerry's Pictures back in 2007. The real thing is called LJPCBM Corporation back in 2007. 2007 wasn't that far. When 2017 came around, I made a documentary about my 10-year anniversary. So, there you go. Anyways, let's do the reaction video right now in 5, 4, oh. But actually, before we do that, let's just give you another trivia for you. When Marshall came back, I told him to call him. I called him, but he told me not to. And I didn't listen. I did not listen to him. So I apologized to him, and he accepted my apology back in March of this year. Now let's get to the reaction video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In a warm and sultry forest, far, far away, there once lived a young man named Marshall Brown.
Oh my God.
In the year 2013, Marshall attended Elon University for his first year of college.
Which, by the way, here's a fun fact for you. He may be graduating this May. So, Marshall, if you're watching this reaction video, I may congratulate you on this college graduation. This might be your college graduation gift, this reaction video right there for Costa Freaka. the weekend vlogs one will come later, but for right now, I'm doing this right now because I'm gonna check this off my list, and what I'm doing here is just that it is currently what I'm going to do. But go ahead and continue on this reaction video, but I'm listening.
And in that first year, he created a YouTube channel so that he may make videos for everyone to see.
Yeah.
But suddenly, almost out of nowhere, 2 really cheesy holiday specials were made. Sorry about that. This is the real holiday special.
Before we get to that thing, here's a trivia fact for you, by the way. I was going to tell you one simple story for you. First of all, in 2015, I was a guest member of Weekend Vlogs. Then, that was the day after I filming of the day before I was, filming of Weekend Vlogs. I was doing the episode of Fridays with Jace Story 5, and he was special guest appearance, and with co-hosts of Brian Palmley and Billy Moody. So that was the time that I was that time that he would say videos everyone to see thing. But there you go. That's the time that I was going to tell you about. So there you go. Anyways, back to the reaction video. Anyway, okay, wrong music because I have no idea what to say here, but there you go. It was like MCA Universal style, but yeah, let you know about that. But I have to keep it quiet, by the way. Oh, and another fun fact when in the beginning was this might be the wrong part, which I said in the reaction video. LJPCBM Pictures. Now, this is not right. It's supposed to say LJPCBM Corporation. And I did it as a remastered version, by the way. And Marshall Brown Records presents. Yeah, that's totally fine with me, I guess. But why not bring the LJPCBM logo? I don't get it in this movie. But that's my reaction to this movie, by the way. But that's basically what I did in the remastered version of the movie. But there you go. Okay, back to the opening credits. Marshall Brown film.
Okay.
Yep.
Costa Rica movie thingy.
Yep.
The current date is now January 3rd, 2016. Whew, what a way to start the new year.
Yep.
In the next month, I'm going to be spending my time learning about the culture and the ecosystem that is Costa Rica. It's going to be quite a trip studying abroad in Costa Rica, all thanks to the wonderful staff at Elon University. It's going to be quite an adventure, but at the same time, it's going to be quite daunting to be really just out of my element and in a foreign country with a host family for a whole month. I've never done anything like this before. I've really never done anything like this all by myself. But right now, we are at day 0 of 30, and tomorrow will be the first day of travel. I did, find myself to be very lucky at this point because I want to thank my dad, Greg Brown, for booking this connecting flight hotel at the DoubleTree. This is a really nice room, and the woman at the front desk gave me a cookie. So I think I'm going to eat that now.
Yep. Sounds like Cookie Monster to me. By the way, that's coming up in my Jeff Craig review of Costa Freaka, but who gives, right? Okay, back to reaction video.
Not bad for someone with walnuts in them. I gotta put this thing down.
Yep.
I'm gonna document basically everything that happens on this trip. It's to the best of my abilities. I'm not quite sure if I'll have enough space on my phone camera to be able to record all this footage, but, you know, I'll, again, get as much as I can, and hopefully whoever watches this will really enjoy this. Tomorrow I'll be meeting my host family. I will be, you know, speaking as much of the language as possible. I have to hablo español for the whole month, or at least to the best of my abilities. It's been a while since I've spoken semi-fluent Spanish, but, you know, it's getting out of my element, but jumping into something that I've semi-prepared for. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to, like, run into any sort of trouble whatsoever. I think things are going to be great. Now, I'm going to jump into that big old bed right there and go to sleep. Okay, pajama time. Bedtime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of these. This thing is so soft. You know, it's like that thing where you've just had a long day of doing nothing, and so it's just good to sit back and relax. Alright, now I'm gonna get in bed. Cozy. See you on the other side.
Yep, that's fine, Marshall. That's fine with me. Costa Freaka. I hope that I've learned from never having to make mistakes in this movie, but it never happened in my entire lifetime. But yeah, let you know about that, everyone. A nation of PURA, VIDA, huh?
Here I am with my study abroad trope. I'm about to head out to Costa Rica. This is going to be quite the flight.
Yep. Starring Marshall Brown. Oh my god. Alison Cox. Strange. Never heard of her, but whatever. Andrew JACOBSON. There goes God. Take God. Oh my god. Andrew Miller, the man. Becca. Who? Carrie Benner. Featuring the cats. Okay. First of all, who are cats? I don't get it. Second of all, I have to figure this out myself. Cat Arnhart. Oh, sorry, my mouth keeps moving. Arnhart and Cat Diego. I don't know who. Yeah, that would be a maze. If you're watching this, you guys, but Marshall, because it'll be a maze. But you know, that's 21 students to get in there. How do they get in there? Yeah, by the way, that'll be coming out of my Jeff Craig review. So there you go. And the Zacks. Okay, first of all, why ZAZH? Second, they should bring the Zach Piers. Because, fortunately, there's only one Zach Piers. Who passed away at the age of 16 in 2015. Because I don't think there's enough Zacks, which is ZAZH. Do you remember what time that, you know, I know it's one time, but yeah, I know Zach Fisher and Zach Wood. It's not Zach Piers, but it's something else. But one time in War Bank, I misspelled. I have time to get to spell Zach in War Bank. And it was on PatDoGames.com, and it's not a word. Dang it. So anyway, back to the reaction video. Zane Warfrey, okay. TJ O'Hara, okay. Shannon Robertson. Robert McNeil. LEXI Paul. Julia Soares. I don't know. More like Julie Roberts to me. Sorry I made that joke up. Jessica Jones. Sorry I missed that. Jenny Kane. I haven't met the guys before. So badly. James Corrigan. Strange. It's about Weitherzog. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What is, I cannot pronounce that word, but yeah. And calling her KILBANE. Okay, fine. Guest stars Amy Johnson, Vanessa Bravo. That's strange. Pronunciation by Elon University. Music by Marshall Brown. Editing comedy by Marshall Brown. Co-pro comedy by these two people who star in this movie. Duh! Special thanks to Elon University and iCads and all to the host families. That's fine. Produced by me and Marshall, like I said in the movie. Hold on. This is what I was basically talking about right there. Produced by Marshall, and I was credited as producer. Okay. Here's the true story. Like I said, produced by me, and I came up with the idea at the end, which you'll see at the end of the reaction video. That was a Don Pardo voice that I said earlier. It was, yeah, just here's a true story about Don Pardo. He's an NBC announcer who came up with that in the past 70 years. I think, I sound like Don Pardo in this movie, but he passed away in 2014 at the age of 96, I believe. Let me check Wikipedia before I get back to it. But I doubt it was 96, I believe. Let me check. He was born in 1918, so let me see here. Oh, come on! I don't want to go Disney. I may have to hit something on VidMe, because I want to do that. No, not me. Oh, dang it. Okay, here's a true story. Now, I was right. He was 96. He was in Arizona. Now, he'd been an announcer since 1938 in another station called WJAR in Paradise in the baseball games. And he joined for the until he retired in 2004. And he had parents who owned a bakery. And basically in that time, I came up with that in 2016. This is for you, Don Pardo, who came up with the idea of, and now it's picture time! With that thing here, but yeah. That was one basic idea when I taped this in the Multiple Warren Springs, but, you know, just saying. Back to reaction video. Written and directed by Marshall Brown. So true that. Executive producer Marshall Brown and copyright Marshall Brown Records 2016. Strange. This documentary is simulation. Let me pause that. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Simulation of the events that happened in the month of January 2016 in the nation of Costa Freaka, when 21 people took a study, like I said to you guys earlier, abroad, course there. None of these scenes are scripted, which is fine. I get that because I was originally gonna ask Bob's show for this, but he didn't listen at all. And they are shot on a phone camera and a GoPro. Which, by the way, I have it right there for Christmas this year, 2016, which is my worst year ever. This one I was talking about right there. There you go. Okay, that's probably going to be fine, I guess. What else is there, besides from that? Finally, the plane lands, and we meet our host families. The first day of class began, along with the first day trip to the local coffee factory. Warning, this feature includes some adult language. What the? Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. Sounds like Family Guy to me, but you know what? This is my very first LJPCBM video to have a viewer discretion is advised. on a Marshall Brown video. I mean, what is up with that? I never have a script for an upcoming Marshall Brown Lucifer's movie to have video discussions advice. No! We want a movie to become that far to be finishing up that victory. Anyways, back to the reaction video. I need to get to the Instagram part. Anyways, continue. Oh my god.
They don't have any Dr. Pepper in Costa Rica.
Dr. Pepper!
Dr. Pepper in Costa Rica. This is stop number 1 on the trip. We are currently at a huge coffee factory where a lot of the coffee beans are made and stuff. You know, the thing I just will never be able to comprehend as a whole is just how beautiful Costa Rica looks. There's the study abroad trip behind me. I'm gonna just take the camera with me, take a couple pictures of the place, and then circle around back with everything else. And if you're wondering how I've settled in currently, last night was just beautiful. The host family that I'm staying with, they are really nice. They have a lot of great family values, and also I can tell you now that they do have a guitar, so I'm going to be basically spending a lot of time just practicing on it and just working to be able to, you know, do what I can to improve myself musically now that I'm in a different country. I feel like it's going to be like that kind of thing where I'm in a, you know, different folks, different strokes kind of deal with everything. But right now, how about we just take a look at everything that's going on here? I sure do hope that I don't get too all hopped up on the caffeine and stuff. I'm going to take it easy this time around. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but
Me either.
what is with these landscapes? The trees look absolutely amazing. And this is where the best coffee is grown, according to them. I mean, I wouldn't know, but still, I just gotta ask, how do you people drink this stuff? It tastes awful. It's a good thing that this trip isn't gonna get me hooked to coffee by the time I'm done. At least that's what I think. Oh god, am I a coffee addict now? I hope not. Those red things on the coffee plants are actually where the coffee beans come from. And I know
Oh
it's
my
really weird to
god!
say, but I actually tasted a couple of them, and they actually taste pretty good. Like, very sweet. I'm gonna get a close-up. This is what the coffee beans look like.
Ew!
And that's where the coffee comes from. I haven't seen any monkeys in the trees yet. That could either be a really good thing or a really bad thing. They have like every single type of plant growing here. I'm talking about bananas with coffee beans and all kinds of fruits. Everything is all natural. You could just pick something off and eat it right now if you wanted to. Well, you probably wouldn't want to do that because that's, you know, taking their property. But just look at this stuff. It's amazing. Now I kind of wish that they wouldn't kill the rainforests because of all the natural life. I wonder how they deal with all kinds of animals trying to get their food.
Yeah,
That would
I
be a
wonder.
good question for the century.
Wonder the same thing.
But this is quite a walkthrough. If you were here now, you'd just be taking it in, just like I'm taking it in right now, or at least trying to take it in. All right, let's see what this part's all about. Da 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 da. Well, after a long day of touring through this wonderful coffee factory, I got to taste chocolate that tastes like pineapples, chocolate that tastes like passion fruit. All the flavors tasted so good, I didn't know what to get, so I got a couple for myself and for the host family. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. It's just that good. I think the best part about really just coming to this coffee factory would be the fact that I just got to see everything being made natural, and I did get to taste a little bit of the coffee. And, oh, here comes the sunlight. I did get to taste a little bit of the coffee, but it didn't taste too good because, you know, I'm not usually a coffee drinker. Now, if my mom was here, on the other hand, she would love this, but, you know, it's still cool either way. And now I'm on my way back, thus completing day number 1. I'd just like to take a second to point out that this is where I've been doing my studying part for the study abroad trip. This is the ICAD's Institute, and yeah, it's basically a paradise. I am really in love with all the features, especially considering that just, you know, right where, you know, my classroom is, there's a banana plant right there. See it? It's some bananas. Woo! bananas, bananas. Okay, I've overstayed my welcome. I gotta get to class.
Yeah.
In preparing for my second day here in Costa Rica, I've really gotten to adjust to my host family, living with my host family, and going to the school they have here for the people that are in the study abroad program. They call it ICADS to be specific. But really, it's more or less just an experiential thing. And that's kind of what I did today. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. I've got my schedule with me. Right now, I'm just going to hang around the house and really just try to get adjusted. I might see if there's something I could do with the family tonight. I really just want to try and get to know them more. I think it's important that I really try and take as much in as possible. But this is my room either way. I got what I need, really. Place to plug in my phone, you know, luggage, bathroom. I don't really use the TV, to be honest. But, you know, either way, it's been good because I've been able to relax, and with the limited internet access that I've gotten, I've been able to tell everybody that I'm still alive, so that's good. So now I'm just gonna lie here and wait till tomorrow to just really get back into the swing of things. I've got a lot to prepare for, and I've got a lot to read too. Okay, for our next part of walking through the forest, we're gonna... I'll psych you out, that was just a miniature.
Yes.
So this is the next part of our trip. We are at the Museo de Oro. That's the Gold Museum, and other artifacts of ancient history in Costa Rica. So far the place looks really nice. They have all kinds of nice little things here. And now let's see if we can just move on and... Oh, look at that. That's some gold right there. Let's see
Go!
Watch
Go!
out, because here comes the Jag.
Really?
That's what the cool kids say. If you
Really?
want to say, like the Jaguar.
Cool cat!
Here comes the Jag.
Exquisite! Oh my god.
Actually, this table right here is a game. You have to see these gold pieces here and try and figure out what animal they represent. See, this one right here, this one looks like a toucan. So you have to push this and the toucan button, and the toucan should light up.
Swan.
See? Here we see a few more sculptures that you can turn. See?
Oh yeah, actually we did do that.
DJ MC Brown.
Yep. DJ
I'm
is
not
brown.
gonna lie when I say that this museum is actually pretty cool. And now, here we have some of the people who have been taking the same class with me. Some of me compañeros, if you may. See this guy behind me? That's my bud Carrie. Carrie, get over here. So how are you liking the trip so far?
I think it's a lot of fun. I'm having a good time.
You sound like my grandmother, honestly.
I'm gonna read some of this and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, great. This museum is very informative. I'm so glad we came. At last, I have control of your monitor. Am I transmitting? Good. Welcome to the cutting room floor. This is where I'm editing the documentary that you're currently watching right now, as you can see on the screen here. My editing room is located deep within a secret base where nobody can find... Marshall! Are you masturbating again? Shut up, Mom!
Oh my god.
Now, before we go any further, I'd like to take some time to actually provide a little bit of explanation as to continue with the flowing narrative of this documentary. As you know, this Elon University Study Abroad course took place in Costa Rica, and we had to take some classes pertaining to improving our Spanish and improving our knowledge of the culture there. While we did take a pre-departure course before we went to Costa Rica, I will say we really were getting our hands dirty, so we had to always continuously learn more and more while we were there. And man, were those classes great, good, tolerable. So overall, the
Really?
point of mentioning these classes was the fact that, you know, they obviously existed, and I definitely had to talk about them because they really did serve to improve our knowledge. But I have no such footage of me or anybody else in any of those Spanish classes or in any of those culture classes we had in Costa Rica because they don't really serve to better the story or make for an interesting narrative whatsoever. Basically, they were classes. Do you really want to see that in this documentary? No! You want to see action! You want to see flying and jumping and fighting and girls and all that fun stuff. And I'll try and bring you that. But before we move on, I need to get through some of the concrete facts that all of you need to know because these facts are substantial and important to understanding the central concepts. Another important thing you should know about Costa Rica is the Costa Rican money that we had to work with. Money was very important, and so was their form of currency. This right here is a Costa Rican colon. Colon is the official money of Costa Rica, kind of like how Spanish is the official language of Costa Rica. This right here is 1,000 colon, and a mil or 1,000 is basically worth around $2. We had to have plenty of this for the trip for all of our expenses, not, that we haven't already paid for just basic meals that would be covered on day trips. But of course, you need to just have money on you because you never know what could possibly happen.
Yeah.
That being said,
It's fine.
consider this somewhat of a keepsake, and consider this a visual representation of what happened to everyone's money at the end of the trip. Bye-bye. As for myself, I will be popping up here and again in this little feature, explaining a few things if I need to explain a few things. But for now, let's get back to the story. I'm going to edit in now the part where everybody is in the town square with the whole pigeons on the city and everything.
Yep.
We saw a street musician too, so I'm sure y'all will love that. So sit back and enjoy.
Yep. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but what the hell is that supposed to mean? Flapping the birds. Okay. That's just great. This icon's kind of like Apple. Yeah, so sorry about ripping things off, but I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, God!
Okay, now run through.
Okay, come on, Marshall. Fire him away! Go! Yay!
I got it. It's so good.
I haven't seen the deleted scenes, unfortunately, because they got me on the other hand, which is terrifying, I'm just saying, just get in the far behind it, the fact that I have no idea
Man,
what to
what I
say here.
give to play here, this is the Teatro Nacional de Costa Rica. Never seen anything like this before. It's pretty well lit, very classic. That chandelier feature in the top of the roof, very nice. Now we're going to see the rest of this place.
Okay.
We're going to see the whole theater from the ground up. Okay, I think I just stepped back in time. If my mom was here, she'd be freaking out.
I mean, what? No!
There's got to be some sort of huge significance that I'm just not understanding. But what could drive someone so crazy as to make something so beautiful?
Oh my God.
What was he trying to prove? Who was he trying to impress? Where did they get the materials for this? Did building this just seem like a good idea at the time? I just don't get it.
I don't
It's a
get it
mystery
either.
that might never be solved. But still, it's still great to look at. I'm really enjoying this. And the roof reminds me of the Sistine Chapel. Which also brings up the question, if that's the Sistine Chapel, what the hell happened to the other 15 chapels? The actual name of this location is El Teatro Nacional. Es muy bueno, en mi opinión. That's just me trying to speak Spanish again, but failing horribly.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
just
speak
me.
Spanish
I
at
will
all during the
learn
time.
some more and get that over with on my own terms. Here behind me, I have a few of my classmates. And right now, I'm just walking through the rest of this place.
It's fine.
Cultural de las artes. ¿Cuáles artes? 2020 artes europeas.
Didn't the Teatro Nacional. Now we're on the inside with the second level.
Yep.
What's with the doors here?
Para
Yeah.
caballeros. Is that a restroom?
I have no idea.
Senores. These doors must be basically your version of a private press box at a football game.
Yeah. Yes, guys.
If you're wondering what's inside the doors, you'd have to walk over here, but everybody else in La Clase wants to see it.
Later that night.
Current date is still the 6th of January. It's about 19 minutes till midnight. I don't know why I feel bad. I don't know, I just do. I mean, things were going great. Got my homework finished.
Yep.
I don't know, I guess I'm just starting to feel this weird feeling that you feel like when you've been in another country for the longest time. I don't know why I'm feeling this so early, but now when I look at other people and when I see other people from the same nationality as me, I'm beginning to just, not feel as welcome as per se. I was just out with my friends. I don't know, just something just hit me, and I just felt tired, so I came back.
Yeah, it was.
It's not that I'm beginning to think that the United States is starting to feel like the foreign country. I don't know, I just kind of feel like I've had enough, just for now.
Yeah, you have
I
enough.
just needed to stop for a second and just relax. Just take a deep breath,
Yep, it was.
It's all coming at me really quickly, but I kind of wanted a good night's sleep.
Yep.
The sad thing is, I'm just about to begin the 4th day. 4th out of 26, I believe.
Yep.
God be with me. Well, I'm not gonna lie when I say that I feel better than I did last night at the very end. Now that I'm all well rested, it's time to go see what else but a volcano.
Shampoo.
Yep.
Gumby.
You trying to mess up my little movie?
Hello. Hello.
He is, isn't it? So right now we're walking to the crater of a volcano.
Can't show my face or voice.
Okay, this.
Wunderbar.
On a serious note, we are traveling to the crater of a volcano, and this is kind of harkened back to the days when I was in Iceland and I saw plenty of craters of the volcanoes and stuff like that. But
Yep.
this time, I want to see if I can get my wish. This time, what I really want to see is giant molten craters and fiery pits of hell. I want to see the lava, some of that dark and rockery. You get the idea. Well,
Yep.
time to get walking.
Yep.
Hi-ho to Mario, walking we will go.
Yeah.
It's a pretty far away from here. That's where the top of the volcano is. There's also a waterfall.
Yep.
Actually, in comparison to yesterday, it's a tad bit cooler. It's where I'm wearing a jacket.
Yep. Hopefully.
You never know what you find when you step into the Costa Rican jungle.
Yep. Hopefully.
There could be monkeys and alligators and all kinds of little jackrabbits and stuff.
Mhm.
But I
Yep.
guess we'll have to see what happens when we get to the top.
Yeah.
How
Sounds
we all
like.
feeling today? We all are good. Ready to get going, Allison? You ready to get going up there?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Mhm.
There's
Yep.
a sign up there. Let me zoom in. We're 400 meters away from the volcano.
Yep.
No, it's not. I've done distance running before. It's really easy.
Yep.
100 meters is only 100. I know, it's like tiny.
We've got all the people with us, all 21 of us, just walking up now.
Yep.
That's a really tough distance. Yeah, yeah.
Look at how huge these leaves are.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I sure do hope none of us get lost.
Hope not either.
But if we do, that'll make this documentary a lot more interesting.
Which
We
has
really
never
screwed ourselves
happened.
over this time, trying to stay back there and take a break in that shack. I don't even know where we are anymore, but I know that with no service on my phone and with very little film on the camera left, Honestly, there's just very little chance of survival here. We'll see, but we're losing our lead. We're screwed. We're trapped. Nobody puts the boot to my glute. It's getting a lot darker here.
If you go out in the woods tonight.
Looks like I got some competition.
Yep.
Time lapse, homie.
Trying to steal my thunder.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a hook branch. Ah!
Ah!
Let it go, let it go.
Oh my
At
God.
least it's not snowing at all.
If Bob Show sees this, then oh my god.
My name is TJ. I like to go to the club dancing in my
Oh my god.
chilling with my man. His initials is CJ.
I think we're gonna take a left.
Yay!
Alright. Hold on, there's a sign there.
How's that for a sign?
Huh. Wow. Apparently this mountain is sponsored by HP. We finally made it. We are able to see an actual thing from this view that we saw earlier. There was none in the clouds, but now they cleared up after we took this loop. And I'd like to get some footage, but there's so many people in the way. I'm gonna see if I can get in. Alright, everybody, make room, make room. I'm making a documentary here.
Great.
You are not.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Stop.
That crater.
Do you wanna?
Oh my god. Good golly gosh, look at that thing. It's so beautiful. It's amazing.
It is
And
strange.
yet I can't even comprehend how such natural causes could make something like this.
Okay, a volcano.
There you go. Here is a really good view from here of the volcano's crater. I think in the middle is just nothing but pure sulfur and ash and all kinds of stuff. I guess it makes up for the fact that I wasn't able to see something like this in its entirety in Iceland.
Yep.
Look at all the rocks.
It was great.
You can hear the shutters of people's phone cameras around us. It's pretty amazing. Imagine what it'd be like to skip rocks in the crater.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-oh, clouds are coming in. They're going to obscure our view of the whole crater. It's so beautiful. Now I can die happy.
Oh
I
my
haven't died
god.
just yet, you know, it's...
The next day.
Welcome back to Animal Planet. So now we are
TV
taking a look
channel.
at animals and indigenous species that are exclusive to Costa Rica and many other Central American countries. Here we see this very nice... Is it turkey?
Turkey!
At the bottom here.
Turkey!
Oh, there's another one over there.
Oh my god.
You can see he's walking and he's got the little waddle and stuff. And this one is going to join his friend.
Yeah.
Now they're together. And look at how cute they are. Oh, 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 I me, young love.
Oh my god.
Aw, they're kissing. Either that or sharing food.
Yep.
In fact, I think they really are sharing food.
Yeah, that's fine.
But,
That's
you know,
fine.
I kind of like to capture the moment. Beautiful. So beautiful. Now I want you to emote in this scene. You are birds that love each other. Ready and action. No. You're walking away. Oh, he went to his trailer.
Yep.
Okay, cut. We'll take 5. And now we are in a bird cage with more birds.
Yep.
And who else? Here we see a toucan with a large beak.
Oh my god, with big bite.
Oh. And there's another one on the ground.
Oh my
Just standing
god.
there. They just fly back and forth in this small little cage. And of course, they are the two of them together. Hey, come on, this picture's PG-13. Why don't you be
Motion
doing
picture
nothing?
says America.
What's he got in his mouth? A pebble? He's just putting it back into his little collection with all the others. Hey man, got any Fruit Loops? Anything? No?
Politician's butt-faced.
Huh. Maybe the parrots will talk back. Now here's something I thought I'd never see in Costa Rica. The twerking ducks. Twerk, 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 twerk. Woo! This one's kind of
Straight.
There he is. Say pues, Wabbit. It's Wabbit season.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
Daffy
look at
Duck
that
or something.
Wing action right back there.
Bugs
Yeah. Work it, twerk it, flap them wings.
Yep. Which is strange, I know.
I can make duck calls. I can see if I can try and call them over. Now in this very badly lit, awkward stunts. I'm just gonna try and get them doing their little wing thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
And here we have some parakeets.
Parakeet's kind of like Paulie or something.
You're gonna get blasted.
The movie. Paulie. From 1998. DreamWorks.
Let's see what they're eating.
Rated PG or
Ah,
something.
of course, seeds. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, Anybody knows that song gets about 10 bonus points on that one.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your lunch. And now it's time to take a duck bath.
Strange.
Ah, I'm getting wet!
Strange.
You
It's
clean
nasty.
ducks doing your little wiggly wing thing.
Okay.
Now this one's gonna dry off. Don't go
Okay.
near any Nintendo games, whatever you do. Them laughing dogs will get you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Duck
he's got the
Hunt
right
or
idea.
something.
Look at that wingspan.
If I were you, like watching Dainbow videos.
And there it goes.
Here goes nothing. Yeah.
There's a snaky. He's slithering about.
Yep. Fine.
This is a non-venomous snake. He's very playful.
Yep. Fine.
This is the Matismus nitrovirus, otherwise known as the neurotropical coach bug.
Yep. It's fine. So many students.
Alright, let's see if we can get him to move. He's got little tongues.
Yeah. And then, yeah. It's like the animal chant from Barney or something. I don't know.
Hissy. He's gonna have a hissy fit.
Oh, yeah! Yeah. It's like.
All the way up there now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. How was this movie?
I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this gosh darn Monday to Friday.
Hang on, the phone's ringing. Oh boy. Fake call. Sorry everyone, I got a fake call and I don't want to answer it. Back to reaction video.
Plane.
Costa Rica factory react. Sorry.
Here are a few facts that you should know about Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a Central American country which is bordered by Nicaragua to the north and Panama to the southeast. Just to give you a general idea of where Costa Rica is on a map. Costa Rica is very unique because in the way that they came about as a nation, they were different from other Central American nations that were under Spanish rule because they didn't get themselves into too many conflicts, and many of the people that ruled the nation at the time had many agreements as to being able to make sure that everybody is taken care of, almost as if the whole state became a welfare state, which it did in fact become. It was sparsely inhabited by indigenous people before coming under Spanish rule in the 16th century, but it was a very dry Spanish rule. Now here are a couple things that make Costa Rica very unique. Costa Rica actually doesn't have an army. Their army was disbanded long ago, well, not too long ago, in 1949. That's when the army
was de-established. Costa Rica has consistently performed favorably in the Human Development Index, or HDI for short,
Now it's number
placing
68.
62nd in the world as of 2012. In comparison to other Central American nations, Costa Rica is seen as the safest. When it comes to the socioeconomic trends of Costa Rica, it's not that there's a lot of poor people in this nation. The actual wealth and resources of Costa Rica are spread out in such an uneven fashion that it's very unequal as to how people live. In one part of the town, you could have the absolute richest people of the country living there, but right on the other side, you could have the poorest people country living right there. It's kind of how split up the wealth is. Also, here's another fun fact. In 2012, this nation became one of the first ever countries in the Americas to ban recreational hunting. Yeah, if I was in the United States and I heard that, I would just think to myself, there's just no way that could be possible. It's like you just go up to somebody on the streets in Texas and be like, hey, you can't hunt animals anymore. And I'm like, and they're like,
Yeah.
guns. When it comes to the weather in Costa Rica, it can be pretty unpredictable. One day it could be really hot and really sunny, but on another day it could be really cold and really rainy. And sometimes the weather could just change up on you here and there really quickly and really fast. You could be up in the mountains and suddenly it could just start raining in the next second. Okay, right now I'm gonna take some time to collect my thoughts and work on my homework, or tarea in español, for everything that I need to prepare for tomorrow. Hopefully things can go really well.
Yeah.
Things are going better than I had actually expected, but you never can tell unless you've really gotten your feet completely soaked.
Good morning! We have made it to the first Saturday, and man, is it just so worth it to just sit out here in the sun. Here we are in the beautiful ports and oceans side of Limon. And this right here is basically what I've been waiting for. Sitting and soaking up the sun on the nice 80-degree weather in January.
Yep, January, yeah.
And I got my swimming trunks on today, and we're gonna just, go around, see the town, learn about the culture, have some fun. How about I give you a grand old tour from the balcony up here? Surprisingly, I think the best part about seeing the sunrise here is just seeing what the ocean really looks like. Unfortunately, I really can't attest for the beach side here because it doesn't look all that clean, in my opinion at least.
Yeah.
But still, very nice. Yeah, this is what it feels like to be on the equator in the hot sun. We all got up pretty well. We all, just had a pretty good night last night, but now we're about ready to, hit the dark, murky waters. Or is that the best way to describe it? I don't know. How's your breakfast, Zax? Good? That's really sad. All you have is a literally little bottle of water, which only has about 20% left.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna, just take for the matter that everybody else is enjoying themselves too.
Yep.
Yes, it's just that kind of beautiful morning.
This is the moment that I've been waiting for. We are out at sea in the tropical hot weather in the middle of January. I have never done anything like this before, and this is what you would call a culture shock. I'm hearing about my James now. And right now we're about to go snorkeling and we're going to see some fish. Let's do it.
Yep. Yep.
Well, after all the fun we've had snorkeling, it's good to just kick back, because right now we're on a nice secluded island, all together, with nothing but our phones and some pineapple. So now I'm gonna cop some. This is my new best friend Becca. How you doing? Well, so far the documentary's looking great. Boo! Carrie!
Oh my God.
All right. We found a coconut.
Here, I'll take it.
Is there milk inside? Yeah, okay. Ooh, this water.
Pineapple on. Brandon.
Alright.
Piece should I eat? Any piece?
Well, no, this
Nah,
not
but I already do that exact same thing.
Oh,
There's
that's
no
fine.
pineapple.
Or you can just take it off my hand. We're
So,
different skin colors, that's why.
No.
let me know what slice I
Yeah,
get.
actually much tan.
Dude.
Which slice do I get?
Yep.
It sure does.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah.
This is rated PG!
By Motion Picture Association of America.
We're gonna have to change that. Yes, I didn't hear it.
The water's warm. Pineapple's great. We're just having the time of our lives.
Girls are hot.
They sure are.
Truth.
Oh, if you could only be here now, Allie.
So good for monkeys.
Time for a relaxing pineapple sesh.
Yep.
This is great.
Fine.
Alright, I was walking around on the beach, on the playa, and look what I found. Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, it's in the tree somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
You found it.
I heard a noise.
What could it be?
Where do y'all see it? Where do y'all see the monkey?
It's like there's nothing all over.
If I can see a good view of the monkeys. There's one.
There's
We're
two.
meeting.
That's right.
There's a
Just
monkey
kidding.
in the tree. That's a lot of monkeys.
There's a lot of monkeys. Right.
Okay, all that fun we've been having at the beach is now officially over. We are in the
Yay.
indigenous parts of Costa Rica. We're on boat now. We're headed to the indigenous town of Joaquin. This river's pretty long.
Yep. It's, yeah. Yeah, probably on you in the
The
movie
fact
thing,
that we
but
have
yeah.
to stay on this boat for almost an hour, somewhat of a toil, but at the same time, it's breathtaking to see these incredible views.
Yep.
In an indigenous town where electricity barely exists, we're about to see what it truly means to live in Costa Rica.
Yep.
Swifter than eagles, stronger than lions. We've arrived back at the camp. I
Yep.
found a nice small hiking stick. That's
It
been
was a
cut-
good thing.
And here, the waters are a tad bit more tranquil. Tranquil, if you may. And so, I can definitely say and assume with best intentions that this is the perfect place to do a small bit of rock skipping, which I greatly enjoy. Here my friend Zach is skipping a couple rocks. You hold the camera. One hand. No, the other way. Upside down. It's upside down.
You're upside
It's
down.
It switches.
Go on.
promise you. Well, as always, the real secret to skipping rocks is you need to try it with the flat stuff.
Yep.
Here's a
Come on, Marshall.
You want to make sure that you find something with the edges round and smooth.
Yep. Do that. You ain't quite enough yet. You almost had it.
Everybody else is getting their feet wet. Yeah, not that way, Marshall. Let's do one more good one. Throw it away from the group, though.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Very nice. I only
not
have like
that fun.
3 gigs of film left. We can't waste it using it. Okay, this one ought to do it.
Yep.
Promise?
Agreed. You did it!
That's how you do it.
Yay!
After walking further along, I spotted some small tadpoles in a pond. Soon these will grow up to be full-grown frogs. Definitely a rare delicacy of the land. Something that you don't see every day.
Yep. It's like birds and fish style.
But where the actual grown-up frogs are, I do not know.
We're closing in on the inhabited land.
Yep. It's getting
Here we are,
farther.
just almost borders Panama on the map.
Anyway,
Stop by a small building. We'll see what's inside.
that wasn't
We have the
inside.
rare opportunity in participating in one of their greatest traditions. This tradition of grinding up these beans here is what's done to make chocolate. Unbelievable as it sounds, but I believe it when I saw it and when I tasted it. I cracked open one of these nuts, and it tasted like
Oh
the
yeah,
purest
some of
cocoa that I
the
never
nuts,
tried.
peanuts, something like
You
that.
could smell the smell here. You could smell it just smells like really pure chocolate. Now, with the purest of the chocolate, she's removing the skins of the beans and the cocoa beans that have been dried up for about 3 days by shaking the little bowl here. I don't know how she loses, the skin without losing any of the pure chocolate, but that's just a very ingenious way of doing things that has probably lasted through the ages and stood the test of time. And now, we move on to the final part.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen now is that they're gonna grind up the last and the purest parts of the chocolate into a mash.
You're almost there. You're almost there at that chocolate
It's like
part.
real cocoa powder, and you could just put this in anything. Put it with sugar, put it with malt. Eat your heart out, Hershey.
Yeah. Oh, she's chocolate. Or Three
Can't wait to
Musketeers.
taste
what
this.
do you call it?
The final product with the grinding of the oil with the cocoa beans, it gives us this sort of mash stuff right here that looks like brownie mix.
Yeah,
Now-
stop.
With the final ingredients here, we're gonna make something good.
It's something good.
Mixing the byproduct of the grinding with some milk makes the chocolate very sweet. Very
Yeah,
familiar if you have had chocolate before.
Okay, whatever. iPhone.
I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah, you can't wait to
Shots
taste.
fired.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm very excited for you to taste this, but it has food poisoning if you know that, just saying. I think my mom told me that Uncle Kevin watched that been to Costa Rica so many times. You know that. And yeah. If you haven't seen
What the bananas will be used for.
if you haven't seen some of the early Take a Pic live episodes, my Uncle Kevin went to Costa Rica like 2 times in 2015, 2016. Because I don't know how many times he's been to Costa Rica, because that's why I have to tell Marshall about, I have told Marshall this, and he didn't live there. He made me live in Atlanta. But he may visit Marshall. That's why I have to tell Marshall this. He didn't explain that to me. So, when he first came back, I was telling Marshall, why the hell not? I don't know what city is he from Costa Rica, but as of this movie, he's no longer in Costa Rica. My Uncle Kevin, just saying. We're about nearly 50 minutes away out of 1 hour, 32 minutes of this reaction video. And so far, this reaction video might be awesome, yeah. And this is a 40th show, by the way. And so far, it was great. So anyway, back to the reaction video.
Quite sure, but
Bueno, aquí está para usted con el banano.
yes, you dip the bananas in it.
Yep.
I'm trying this one first to try that, the original taste.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Now I'm going to dip the banana into the final product and see what it tastes like.
I hope it's delicious. If not, then I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna for this. I'm gonna pass.
This is especially delicious.
Yep, it is especially delicious. This is one of the indigenous families that live in the okay? community. He's talking about what it's like to live here. Strange. Whatever. Continue.
Español y luego atrás leemos la cosa.
So yeah, that's what happens with us with
Phone's ringing.
that we all
General Hospital. Hello?
This is KANE Prescription Center calling. Your prescription order has...
Oh, sorry about that. I'm not sure if I'm going to answer this fake call during the reaction video. Sorry, everyone. Continue.
learn Spanish when we're young, when we're little kids. And then now they're trying to teach us English when we're already grown up. I mean, they're trying to teach us briefly when we're grown up. And now it's really hard. We never really heard the language. We never really used it when we were
After such an enlightening conversation, we all went to the beach in Puerto... What is this word again? I can't say. Continue.
It's days like this that are just the absolute best because I'm just lying back, relaxing, not caring about a thing. And the best part is, it's the middle of January. Probably might have said that beforehand. On the off chance you might have heard it already, I apologize, but this is the life. This is what it's all about.
Yep, it is.
Here we see the nice and comfortable hammock with the nice and comfortable man in the hammock. Pura vida!
Yep.
How's about we give him a little push?
Yeah. Push, 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 push.
Having a good day so far, TJ?
Oh yeah, got some good tan lines. Working on sprint snorkeling.
Ready to hit that karaoke bar tonight? If they have Aerosmith, I'm a totally cop. If they have Led Zeppelin, I'll think about it.
If they have AC/DC, well, oh yeah. If they have anything like children's music, I'm good with that. If not, then, well, I don't know about it. We'll see what happens. It's only 52 minutes out of 1 hour 41 minutes. Let's go.
And so, there you have it. Thus ends the first weekend of the study abroad course. Puerto Viejo and all the other places we visited, they were just amazing. Especially the first beach we saw. I had quite a great time. Today we just went home, celebrated Lexi's birthday, and now we're getting ready to enter into the next week of the study abroad course. There's been so much that could have happened to make this a lot worse, but thank God that it didn't happen, honestly. So far, though, I've had, myself, just a very enlightening experience. I'm beginning to see really just the advantages of living this laid-back lifestyle in Costa Rica, where some of the stresses of life aren't as prevalent as they are in the United States.
Hang on, guys. I got a message from Billy.
Well, Luke, we almost had a double showcase winner of the prizes right yesterday, but today, we got it!
Yippee! Thank God for that. Anyways, I need to get back and doing LJPCBM React episode 40, and I'll see you there. See ya. Sorry about that, everyone. I was recording a message while I was recording Marshall doing his thing, but back to reaction video.
Yeah, I'll retire here. Maybe I won't, but for now, the next thing we're going to be focusing on is our next day trip excursion. Tomorrow, we'll be going back into downtown San Jose, and we'll be doing a little bit more sightseeing and culture seeing. That's what I'm going to call it. Until then, I've got even more homework to do.
Yep.
So now, let's get ready to warp into the next day. Here you go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah!
Oh my god, we just warped into Jurassic World. Actually, this is a mall that we found that's pretty cool. It's got some cool stuff, and it's got a Johnny Rockets. I'm here with my best buds, and we're about to eat some food. Okay, so now I'm well fed. We're back at downtown San Jose. I bought some souvenirs for home. Things are looking up. The next thing we're about to do is see some more historical, cultural stuff. Alright, let's start that walking process. Here we go. 1 foot in front of another. Rinse and repeat. That's all you gotta do.
From Santa Claus coming to town.
I'm here with all my compañeros, as always. There seems to be a bit of a altercation.
Probably a problem there.
Oh, we're waiting for someone. That's fine. So in this bag right here, I bought myself a bucket hat. I got a nice T-shirt, beads for the girlfriend, and a mug for the mom. Mug for my mom, yes, because she likes it. What?
We almost just got flattened by a bus.
Why? Where's the bus?
It was back there. You didn't see that?
Well, no, because I wasn't taping it, and everybody knows if you didn't film it, it ain't real.
That's not true. Go ahead, sir.
What? Hey, come on! It's a family network.
Yeah, right here on ABC Family or Freeform, something like that.
We seem to have a bit of an altercation, so I think I'm just gonna take a small break, and we'll be right back, folks. So, what was it like being an expert in Cannibal Holocaust? Ah, interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
Conversation should PBS station from yours. Thank you. Thank you. Yep.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey guys, me again. Sorry to interrupt anything, but I just want to let you know right now, I've actually changed secret bases. My last one's been discovered. And by discovered, I mean I got kicked out of it. So we're coming to the last 30 minutes of the documentary, and I'm sure all of you have plenty of questions, such as, Marshall, are we going to learn anything else about your little excursion? Marshall, are we going to get more shots with your friends in them? Marshall, why is your hair combed in this shot and not combed in the last shot when you were playing guitar? Well, I'll try and see if I can answer some of these questions. But before I get to that, there's one more thing I need to explain about this trip. In this excursion to Costa Rica, all 21 of us partook in something that we now see as something very important. We're of course talking about ecotourism. Now, ecotourism is a term that refers to participating in touristic events that pertain to the environment, specifically pertaining to sustainability and the promotion of sustainable activities for the environment. To put this in perspective, our whole entire trip consisted of activities that were environmentally friendly and good for the environment. They're environmental, if you may. And in my opinion, after going on such a trip such as this, I really think that ecotourism should be the way of the future when it comes to people vacationing. I'm all behind it. I honestly feel like this is something that I've participated in personally that really does mean a whole lot for me and for everybody else around me. But that begs the question, can someone like you participate in ecotourism? Sure. If you can find it, just Google it and just tell all your friends about it. I really think it's going to be something that becomes more popular in the future. Hashtag ecotourism. Come on, let's make it happen. Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I gotta take this.
Alright, Luke, I'm on the march to getting my lunch at Subway, so I'll see you when I get back, man. So by the time we get back, we'll start the Season 3 premiere.
I said 1, do I? Because I have 57 minutes recording of LJPCBM React as of right now currently. 1 hour and 31 minutes of doing unfinished touches for LJPCBM React. So just to let you know, I'm not done with this reaction video. When I'm done with this reaction video, we'll start the Season 3 premiere of Friday through J685. So we'll start at 1 p.m. just to let you know, like I said to you earlier. Sorry about that, everyone. I just gotta take this, but anyways, go continue, Marshall.
About the last bit of the documentary. This last part is going to focus on all the fun things that we all did while we were in Costa Rica. We did some fun things in the first week, but we also learned a whole lot in that first week that really just stuck with us. And in the last 2 weeks, I think the thing that stood out the absolute most would have to be just the fun things that we did, or the ecotouristic activities we participated in that stood out the most. I'm gonna put in some action shots, I'm gonna put in some wide angles and GoPro shots of people doing stuff like flying and jumping and going crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and edit that in right now, so here we go.
Yep.
Let the games begin. Oh, my phone.
Dang it.
Alright, so now that we're done with classes, we're gonna do something we haven't done before that's actually pretty cool. We're gonna go go-kart racing. By the way, I'd just like to point out that this go-kart place is right next to a guitar shop. Sweet. This is where we're racing. Those are our carts. So let the race begin. And they're off!
Is he the wizard? Oh my god.
In first place, we have both Zachs at the running, and then Kat's in third place, followed by Jessica and Isabel. And in last place, currently, Karen. Just at the start of the race. We'll see who can get the fastest time. Someone's trying to get past. Ooh, right off the cone.
Yep.
Coming over the hill now, we've got Carrie turning in, and there he goes.
Yep.
Let's see if Zach can handle that drift better, and he doesn't.
He doesn't.
And up they go again. I believe that's Kat, I think, turning in.
Yeah. Meow!
You know those cones are there for a reason. Coming over the hill is Isabel and Jessica, right on each other. And there goes Carrie. Nobody can make that inside turn after the speed.
Yep, hopefully.
But, surprisingly, Carrie is now in first place.
Yippee!
Coming back over the hill on the other side. Ooh, this is a nasty crash. And yes, Zach takes the inside. Oh, right on the outside. She is gone.
Yep.
Kat is just out of it.
Yep, hopefully.
She needs some help to get out of the pits. Alright,
We'll
looks
just
like
spawn.
she's back in the game. Uh-oh. And it looks like someone just joined him. They never give up. But uh-oh, look who's coming in.
Maybe not.
I knew Zach would get it eventually.
Yep,
Well,
hopefully.
we had ourselves a pretty good race for now. I'm at the soccer field, and now I'm going to get some POV footage of playing soccer with the boys. So here we go.
Yep.
Zach, get back. Zach, get back.
Very good music! That's right! Do it again! Knock it right in the nose! Oh my god, from that baseball game. This is not soccer I was talking about right there. If you haven't know what I was talking about right there, links in the description below. Oh my god! What happened? Get up!
How you doing? Oh, I'm great.
Boom, headshot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Marshall, get up.
Yep, hopefully.
What champion?
Alright, that was good.
Here's another sport, yeah.
Goes for the pass onto the inside. He
Yeah.
shoots. And with his shirt off, he stands proud with a good layup.
He scores! Something like that.
He's doing his victory dance. Is that
He's
it?
mine!
Looks like Zach calls a defensive play.
Yeah.
It's really getting serious now. He looks into the inside, tries to go for the layup. He shoots. He scorches.
Huh? What is that supposed to mean?
We're experiencing a little bit of rain here on the court today. Hopefully that doesn't affect the players. Oh, doesn't make the steal, but goes in for the inside. Zach has the ball. He shoots. He scores. 3 points. Amazing shot right there.
Yeah.
Not every day you see that kind of wonderful performance.
Yeah, I keep swagging the chair every time I react to this video.
Zach has the ball. He dribbles, he goes in for the layup. Oh!
Oh,
stolen.
dang it! I'm
He
watching
looks
this
onto the inside, makes the pass.
7 to
Andrew
10
makes the
times
layup.
now.
Oh, completely bricked.
Dang it!
That's gotta break his confidence right there. Just look at him.
Yeah, hoping that it affects the players indeed.
So what do you guys think of the trip so far?
Safari Marshall.
How so? What about it's been exciting?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so far, I, really like the different places we went to. Oh, hey, adopted sister Gisele and friend.
Dr. Seuss, something like that.
I'm not. No, we're not. Here we are in beautiful Monteverde, and my God, this is what you would call a view. If you look in the very horizon, you can see the actual Pacific Ocean.
The actual
Just
Bison.
look at that. Oh boy.
Oh boy, he's right.
The clouds, the shimmering sunlight, everything's just so green, and we're high up in the mountains too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not kidding when I say that I can't even hear anything because of the pressure, but that's okay.
That's
By the time
okay.
we're done for the weekend, we'll get back. We'll get back.
These hummingbirds flap fast, but how fast? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah. That's not what it says. Let's say, let's find out. Okay, no, that's fine. But yeah, I'm not gonna chat box during the reaction video, but it just keeps on going and going and going and going. But, just saying. Just saying. There's a lot of flopping. Okay, fine. I mean, God, it goes. What?
Hello there, cat.
Meow!
Yes, I am. Everybody's up here. Jessica Jones.
Second time I said that, but
Jessica Jones has her own Marvel show
it's a count
on Netflix. Before we leave off, here you see some bugs.
Okay, they're not bugs.
Dangerous.
They're dangerous.
It's
They'll
very
kill
rare
you.
that we get to see these close up. Just look at these beautiful landscapes.
I'm not gonna touch them at all. Oh my God. What am I doing here? Yeah, Marshall. What am I doing?
Definitely quite a sight to see.
Yeah. Okay, it's still quiet. I don't know why they keep on quiet, but yeah. Keeps on and on.
One thing that Monteverde is known for, it's the cloud forest up in the mountains. Definitely a sight to see.
Yep, that's fine.
With everybody else, we'll walk it up.
The Main Street, USA. Dun dun.
Let's see if there's any natural wonders of the universe that we can find here.
Okay, that was quiet.
Now, with the exception of a few footsteps, in this part of the forest, all you hear is nothing but the sound of my voice and the birds around us. It's peace and quiet.
It's fine.
You could hear a pin drop.
The pin drop of the that.
Be here to alleviate my sorrow.
Okay.
would be absolutely perfect at this time.
Okay.
So join with me for the next minute as we stay quiet together.
It's fine. It's fine.
And here it is, the top.
Okay. The top of the.
Where the clouds are. I guess that's why they call it clouds.
It's like Paramount or something. That's strange. Wow, monkeys. Oh, no! No! Okay. It's fine. Derive from that water flow. I can't believe that. Meow! I know it! What is doing here? I can see his nose. But yeah, I'll let you know about that. And the ride, whoever the hey that was, but yeah.
Well, this is it. This is basically what all that horseback riding's been leading up to. This waterfall might just be one of the biggest in all of Costa Rica, if not the most beautiful.
Yep.
Just look at these landscapes. Capturing this on camera, I can't even describe in words how beautiful this is.
This is. Yep, strange.
Catarino Futuro, yeah, that's her name. Alright. Well, I think the only logical thing to do here is just to do what anybody else would do. Remove myself of all of my clothing and jump in for a nice, cool, refreshing little dip.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, this is just absolutely magnificent. Just look at this giant waterfall behind me.
Yep.
Right now, this is the end of the second weekend, and we're heading into the last week of our excursion here in Costa Rica. So far, so good. Class-wise, I'm sitting pretty. I'm going to need to do well in the final exam before we get in the end of class. But I think I can do it. The last week, we'll see what happens. For now, I'm kind of feeling this little feeling of remorse. Almost as if I don't want to go home. But the show must go on.
The show must go
now,
on.
it's time to head on back.
Yep.
But geez, I could just stay here forever. Just look at this thing.
Yep, that's fine. The thing translates coming up next. Don't think I forget you something else. Here's slow-mo replay. Who was that in the slow-mo replay? I don't get it.
Puede usar mis subtítulos. Hello. Lo siento, este es un programa de español. La idioma de Costa Rica es español y es necesaria para aprender y hablar en español. En este país es oficial. Y ahora voy a hablar con mi familia en esta casa. Ven acá.
Okay. How on earth did they translate into Spanish and then subtitles in English? Okay, why did they have to do that? Strange. But it's that we come to my next two Jeff Crick reviews. I mean, God. Go ahead and continue, Marshall.
Mi familia de Costa Rica.
Hola.
Este es mi madre de Costa Rica, Olga, y José, y mis compañeros nuevos, Daniel y Eric.
I did not realize the dad name is Jose. I've had friends with Jose Perez for you know what, several times, and he told me that that I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he told me that it fixed my electronics. That was a good thing, actually. Go ahead, continue, Costa Rican family.
Ahora, me gusta mi tiempo en Costa Rica. Yo aprendí mucho. Y tu comida es muy bien.
Ajá, bueno. Que dicha que le gustó la comida.
Ay, sí, hay mucho.
¿Le gustó la casa?
Sí, es muy bonito.
¿Y la familia?
¿Y la familia aquí?
Falta José. José no está, pero está estudiando. Pero
Ella es la otra persona en la casa. Y yo sé, yo necesito
Que se quite el sombrero, diga.
pero blanco.
Right here.
Y no es necesario, a mí gusta tu sombrero.
Que se lo ponga.
Bueno.
Ahora esta es mi familia y yo viví con mi familia para todas las semanas aquí en enero y, y me gusta mucho.
También fue muy agradable haber compartido con Marshall estos días. Un gran muchacho, muy estudioso. Y esperamos que le haya gustado compartir con la familia y puede venir cuando guste a Costa Rica. Esta es su casa.
Muchas gracias.
Yep.
Okay, gonna take a moment to speak a little bit English. My next thing I gotta do after my final exam is gonna be going to the last place on the trip. I'm heading down to Manuel Antonio para las playas. Let's see what happens next. Alright, let's say adios, guys. Adios! Muchas gusto.
Yep.
Hey everyone, just woke up. Still feel a little bit tired. Didn't comb my head, didn't shave or anything like that. But right now, I'm just stretching everything out because I'm about to head to the last weekend of the whole trip.
Yep.
I'm basically about to leave the house that I've been living in for a whole month now. Said bye to the host family and everything. This is basically the last time that I'll be stepping out. We're coming to the end of the trip, and I've also taken my final exams for the class. So far, so good. In fact, I'd say that really this is where the vacation starts.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, but that will only last for about 10 days until February 1st. So I'm gonna enjoy that a whole lot. I'm really gonna enjoy that.
Yeah.
What am I going to miss the most about living here? I'm just gonna miss how quiet everything's been. The fact that I've been able to back up my footage with the Wi-Fi that I've sparingly used, that they've allowed me to use just for that, and emails. I think I'm gonna enjoy the fact that that the host dad, Jose, my host dad, let me borrow this classical guitar that I've been practicing on. Overall, it's a little sad that I'm going so soon. I've only feel like that I've just gotten to know them, and I wish that I could stay here longer, obviously, but
Yep.
you know, I gotta get going. But
Yep.
because I don't have that much time left, I'm gonna just eat breakfast, say goodbye to Olga, my host mom, and yeah, next stop, basically what would just as well as be the last stop, one of the most beautiful beaches in all of Costa Rica, Manuel Antonio. Here we go.
On our stop on our way to Manuel Antonio, we found something very peculiar. We found a crocodile parking. Yeah, that's right, a crocodile parking. There are crocodiles everywhere, like so many crocodiles. Get your card out, Steve Irwin. This one's just waiting.
Yep.
I wonder if one of them is like Dino Croc or Super Gator. This is pretty huge. The fact that we're seeing all these crocs. What's crocs? I like that one, I like that one, and that one, and that one, but not that one. That one's stupid.
I mean, God.
Sam, what do you think about all these Crocs?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you think has the crock pot?
That one. That's just one underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're walking.
Do you think any of them are wearing Crocs?
That one is, you can see him. The one that's walking now uses his Crocs to walk underwater.
Alright, I'm gonna call him Mr. Crocker.
From Fairy Odd
Davy
Panda.
Crockett.
Davy Crockett, don't you cry for me. Don't you know I got lonely with a banjo on my knee. That's enough crocodile puns for now. Of course, we wouldn't be here without our beloved professor, Dr. Bravo.
They have had the greatest time here. I'm sorry that you missed my spontaneous moment, but this is okay. We're at a work, please.
This is as spontaneous as it gets. Don't worry about that. So where are we all headed? Going on the inside? Oh, everybody get this. She thinks this whole thing is a fraud. You see that?
Yep.
This girl right here thinks it's a fraud.
Oh my God. Zoom into this camera thing.
I'm absolutely sure, but she was behind us, right? She was not.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely sure.
We're arguing as to where Roxana could possibly be.
He's gone.
Oh, yeah. Like, if we pay attention, especially.
Well, we finally found one. A monkey. Right standing there to the side.
Yeah.
And another one has joined in.
Oh, yay!
This is great. This is what it's all about. Coming to Costa Rica and San Antonio to see some monos.
Marshall, shut up.
Whoa! What?
It took us the whole vacation to finally find one, but we did. There it is. A sloth.
Yeah, sloth, yay!
You know, even you can learn something from a sloth.
Yep.
If everybody reacted this way when I was up for 2 hours a day, I would definitely sleep for 22 hours.
Even you can learn something from a sloth. This right here is almost like a dream come true. God bless this beautiful pool water right here.
Okay, fine.
Here's all my friends.
Yay.
Andrew's about to pop in, I guess. No. Yep.
Yep, strange.
Google pocket check. In you go.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I'm probably about to do the same thing. I can't believe that I'm looking at these beautiful landscapes. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but it's so worth it.
It's so worth it, yeah.
Oh, I was just taping me by the pool right here. By the way, we got a pool in the hotel. We got a pool. I want to be your friend.
Yep.
And there's Zach.
Yay. I'm not gonna make fun of that, but
Have yourself a ball, Andrew.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
What time is it?
A lot.
It's 10:17 now. By the way, I'd just like to take this time to point out that statue that's over there. Just that statue right there.
No.
It's definitely, it catches the eye.
Yeah, it's just interesting. That's what it is.
Yep.
I need not point that one out. Yeah, exactly what he said.
Yep. Exactly.
That's basically what I've been saying since I got here.
Yep.
I can't believe I'm actually here in the middle of January.
Yep.
For the people back home, this is what my snow day has been like. Perfect snow day right here. Look at all this white sand.
Yep.
Feels so good.
Yeah, it feels so good indeed.
So great. There goes Becca. Ooh, so close. And yet so far. Yo,
Yep.
right at the shore, dude.
Yep.
Here comes Zach hanging 10. Yeah, look
Yep.
at that.
Look at that indeed.
That's a good ride.
See here.
And there goes Carrie. Oh, wipeout!
Oh, dang it.
And here she is, Star Surfer in the middle. It's Allison! And there she goes! Look at that form! Beautiful! Just beautiful!
Yep.
And here they come!
From the Bob Barker Studios at CBS in Hollywood. Shut up.
Oh, look at that farm! Yes! Looking good! Looking real good.
Yeah.
Alright, I will.
Excuse me.
Here they come!
From the Bob Barker Studios at CBS in Hollywood. Come on down. Okay, joke.
Oh, look at them all go! And Zach is the surfing champion!
Oh my god.
Watch out for that wave, Carrie!
Look out!
Yeah. Surfing's pretty fun.
Yep, hopefully. Hopefully they have that sunset thing, but what the hey not.
This is the last stop on the tour. That right there is the plane that's going back to the United States of America. All the people are getting into this thing, and by all the people, I mean all the people.
Yep.
See if I zoom in right here with my 8x optical zoom. There's Jen and Becca waiting in line with everybody else.
Yep.
Individually, I think they could all basically say the same thing, that they all enjoyed the trip. There's everybody else.
Yep.
Nice Allison. And Teach just being bored.
Yep.
So do any of y'all have any last words?
Peace out. Pure VIDA.
Marshy and the fucking bunch.
Out.
That's a great bit.
It sure is, isn't it?
Yep. Getting close to zooming the face part.
I'm
but
zooming in on your face!
Oh my god. Here, I said.
Here we come, America. Here we come.
Yep.
All that.
Yep.
That was the most awkward zoom ever. But alas,
Yep.
it's time to fly. Here I am at the very back of the plane.
Yep.
Okay, actually though, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to go home. Costa Rica was so beautiful and luxurious and fabulous and full of green stuff.
Yep.
I really wish I could just stay there in such a tropical paradise. Don't you, Julia?
Yes, I do very much.
I really don't want to go home. Let's just get out of the plane right now. Let's do this.
You're seeing your girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Now I do want to go home.
It's fine. Yeah, you should go home. And yeah, and so we return.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm back in the United States, and it's good to be here, especially because I am now basically in a country where Dr. Pepper exists. They don't have this in Costa Rica, so I'm glad I've got it now. So I'm
Yep.
going to drink it. I missed you so much. Oh, I missed you so.
Yep.
Well, after all those days.
Hey on everyone, yeah, I am almost done making, an episode of LJPCBM. Oh, hang on, Billy, I'm coming. Hold on. But I'll be on in about 10 or 15 minutes from now. I was backspace 15 because I think the show must go on at 1 because I'm gotta do Fridays with Jason Store and fly very important, but here we go. Back to reaction video.
Being there and living there. Here we are, back where I've been interrupting all this time, in the editing room I call my apartment. But now, it just feels so weird to be back here. After taking this huge step out of my comfort zone, I kind of wish that I didn't even get back into my comfort zone from the get-go. But here we are. The vacation, the trip of a lifetime, the class, the experience has all come to a close. And so does the documentary. So now, it's time to finish things up here. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this entire thing. I sure do hope you learned just as much about Costa Rica as I have. I'd like to take this time to thank all of the staff members who worked at ICAS and at Elon University to help make this possible. I want to thank all the people who put the potato chips in the bags. I don't know why I did that, but you know, it's important to do that. I want to thank all of my 20 other colleagues who have, you know, taken the time to really just be on this trip and really learn something from it, because, you know, we all did the same thing, and I think we all had a lot of fun in the process. I also want to thank you for naming the group me after me, but of course, the first name of the group me is where the title of the movie comes from. I also want to take this time to thank my parents for supporting me throughout this entire trip. I really had a great time, and I've traveled with all of y'all in the past, but this is probably the first time where I went on a trip where I really did learn something meaningful. Not that I'm saying that I didn't learn anything meaningful in the past when we went on trips to Iceland and the Mediterranean, but you know, this just, you know, I'm just stepping out on my own. Again, outside of my comfort zone. Now, I also like to take this time to thank my host family, especially my host mom, Olga. Olga, muchas gracias por darme tu bienvenido de tu familia, de tu casa. Me gusta tu familia y me gusta tu comida, especially. And finally, if there's anybody else I'd like to thank, of course I want to thank Amy Johnson and Dr. Vanessa Braver for really bringing together all of the elements that made this trip especially important. It was definitely an experience that I will always treasure. I sure do hope that you will do the same thing.
Hopefully.
But now that everything is over, I gotta really just, you know, start from scratch. Gotta do second semester stuff. It's time for me to set out on my next adventure.
Agreed.
Yo, Marsh.
Kelly.
It's time for the game.
It is. Oh my God. You don't even know how much I've missed basketball games.
We missed you too, Marsh.
Really?
Oh, your shit's on backwards.
Thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Alright. Do I look good? I'm not gonna check it in yet. Let's go.
Here comes my cameo. The time, but VN. And here comes my cameo. By the way, that was taped at Wellsfoot Warren Springs. And by the way, I was going to tell you about this and the way I was going to say this. I was at my first day of college taping this at the time. And one of my hoping and the treasures of taping this at the time was me taping the darn Paro version, like I said in the reaction video before, saying this following. And I know I wanted to say this, and Ross, my roommate, told me that he wanted me to do this, but here goes nothing. Here goes. You ready for this? Here's one of it, because I recorded the outtakes using my Windows 10 computer, and now I taped it with the iPad. Just send it via message. Just let him know. Here it is.
And now, it's picture time.
See, that's the only important thing I was going to tell you about. Imagine when I was in the house or something. That was the more important way where I was going to do it that way. Just saying. Anyway, before I wrap up this video, we have pictures to show you before we wrap things up. So, there you go. Oh my God. Yep. Yup. That's how it goes. Anyways, that wraps up for this LJPCBM React special event reaction video. What I think of it? It was pretty good. I give this a thumbs up. And I originally gonna give it a thumbs down for once, but now I'll give it a thumbs up. Anyways, that wraps up for this reaction video. Stay tuned for the next one, which is your host with the roast, with, you feel me, Burly Easy reaction videos. There'll be 2 episodes coming up. But until next time, this is Sujaris saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. We got more LJPCBM reacts for you guys very soon. But until then, the Jeff was saying out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.